your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
A little reminder from Mother Nature on this Tuesday that we are still in the heart of winter. Much of central and eastern Kentucky waking up to a nice blanket of snow, but with temperatures hovering right around the freezing mark. Southern Kentucky, of course, all rain, and a lot of what we have seen, especially on area roadways, has managed to melt through the course of the day. We've got more scattered rain on the way, another wave coming our direction for the day on Wednesday into early Thursday. The rain shouldn't be overly heavy with that one, but as we start the weekend, it looks to be wet. That's when we're looking at some heavy rain, and of course with all the moisture of late, the overall flood threat, both flash flooding and river flooding, more of a concern, especially with the weekend system. Viper radar still showing a lot of moisture here in the bluegrass, much of it though concentrated across southern southeast Kentucky, still mixing in some sleet pellets and snowflakes here in the bluegrass as much of the activity begins to taper off. But earlier we had solid snow throughout the morning. It really switched over not long after noon here in the bluegrass with a lighter rain, occasionally a bit of a mix along I-64. The sweet spot for the snow accumulation, the highest totals basically from Lancaster, Richmond over toward Irvin, 6 inches plus, all rain down south. And unfortunately, there is more on the way. That area of low pressure kind of driving everything to our south. Still a lot of moisture associated with it. So Nashville down to Chattanooga, all that's moving northeastward, and so the rain threat continues heading into this Tuesday evening. Still hanging on to the winter weather advisory until 11 o'clock. It's maybe canceled early. Most of the roadways in pretty good shape, the main roads. The concern is down south, flood watch overnight, and you see the green polygon flood warnings through parts of Wayne, McCreary, Whitley, over into Knox counties. Several roadways closed in the outlying areas due to high water issues. See all the moisture on the camera lens and some snow on the ground downtown Mount Sterling and Montgomery County right at 32. So we do have some areas that are right around the freezing mark. Meanwhile, Wayne County, nothing on the ground, and 44. Temperatures have really spiked up down across southern and southeast Kentucky. Look at the Hal Rogers Parkway and Kentucky 80 corridor southward into the low 40s. A little surge of milder air, so that, of course, will keep everything in the form of rain. What a mess across the eastern part of the country, from Texas all the way up to New England. There's your weather maker area of low pressure that's going to be moving along, and there's another system that's going to follow suit very, very quickly. Some patchy drizzle overnight. If it gets below freezing, a little freezing drizzle in spots, not expecting a widespread issue. We should be in pretty good shape tomorrow morning, and then it is all rain as we got a couple of waves with another area of low pressure, warm front moving through, additional showers tomorrow night. I think maybe a half an inch, 3/4, so not a lot, but we don't need a lot to have some problems. It gets colder getting into Thursday, but the key there, dry Thursday and Friday, because we are right back at it for the upcoming weekend. So bigger picture here. Area of low pressure moves through Wednesday night into Thursday. Cooler, clouds linger, upper 30s. Valentine's Day actually looking pretty nice, low 40s. We will take it. And as has been the case of late, temperatures bouncing all around. Look at the surge on Saturday, and here's why. Stronger system, the strongest of the three that we've dealt with this week. I think a round of rain into the afternoon on Saturday, and then when the main surface cold front comes through, that's when we could see some gusty showers and even some thunderstorms. They have a legitimate severe weather risk down south. Temperatures take a tumble. We get some wraparound snow showers. We'll be in the upper 20s by the end of the day on Sunday, and then drying it out, but pretty chilly for President's Day. So a good bit of back and forth. With the melting snow that we have, in addition to the rain, over the next 7 days, 2 to 4 and even 4 to 6 down south. You put that in the ground, that's going to mean some river flooding, and heavy rain on Saturday could even mean some flash flooding, so we'll watch that. Cloudy with some patchy drizzle, could be freezing drizzle at times if we can sneak below freezing, but we're not going to move much temperature-wise across the board. Occasional rain, definitely milder tomorrow. That's going to melt a lot of the snow off, or at least start the process. Extended forecast Thursday, Friday, we are dry, and then the heavy rain potential as we surge into the upper 50s. Temperatures temperatures head the other way with some snow on the backside Sunday and chilly President's Day, and to begin next week with afternoon highs in the low 30s.